So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. My name is Dr. Atul Grover, and today I'm going to present a very small topic but important from everybody's perspective. So, let me share my screen quickly and then I'll bring everything on the screen.
It's great. You got
Good.
this.
Thank you. So, today topic which I'm going to present is a silent killer: how poor governance break your platform. We will discuss the platform little later. Let's discuss little bit about the introduction. So I am Dr. Atul Grover, having a 16 years of IT experience, a decade in the ServiceNow ecosystem, a pure process consultant and transitioning to the platform owner role now, a passionate YouTuber known as Learn and Grow Together, guest speaker, deliver 35 guest lectures across the college and universities, including Rise Up and Next Gen programs of ServiceNow, a mentor, a book author, book reviewer, and I also created the content for the Now Learning, three-time MVP, and the knowledge speaker. This is all about me. Next, what I'm going to be show you, I need your inputs on that. These are the total 8 users in my ecosystem. I'm going to put a question in front of you. According to you, who is living his life at best at point of time? You can put your answers in a chat window, might be say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. What you think that who is how many who is here who can or who are living his life on his best at point of time. Let me get something here. Oops. Okay, 3, 8, 6, 2, 4, and 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 18. I guess 18 is not one. Okay, 1 or 8, 6, 1 and 8. Okay, good. Why 1? Why 8? Why 6? Why 7? Let me give you a next slide to be think little bit more. I'm sure by seeing this slide, you can imagine what I'm going to be talk. Either you are in any of the age, might be a just born, might be 80s, 90s, 60s, 70s, 50s, 40s, 30s. We got the diseases: stomach, obesity, cough, cold, fever, germs, heart problem, sugar problem, diabetics, multiple things are there. Multiple causes are there. Multiple diseases are there. But why? Why this happened with us as a human being? The prime reason that whenever we as a human being start leaving, or I can say left, the core values to maintain a body, we got these diseases. It is getting cold outside. I came from outside, open my fridge, get a cold drink and drink it in a one go. That's wrong. That will definitely going to impact your body. So now the question come, what is the reason behind that? It is bad governance. If you are not taking care of your health on a right time, this thing will be happen. So if you ask me who is living his life best in this 8, I can say everybody and I can say none, because everybody in this number 1 to 8 get have diseases as per their respective age because they lose the governance. Now the question comes, what is governance here? Governance, I'm not talking about a political governance or a country governance. It's not a bureaucracy I'm talking here. Here I'm talking that where is the clarity, who is accountable about the platforms. Here let's replace the body with the platform. Same thing happened if I as a platform owner, I as a business process consultant did not take care about my platform, it went in a back. It will be create a lot of problem at the later on side. So governance says accountability and consistency, that how your platform evolves. That is important, because it is not that today I purchase service, not tomorrow everything will be set up. Who can build what is important. How the changes can be approved. Okay, my son came and say, hey dad, I want to be have a cold drink. Okay, I will give you the cold drink, but first go clean your face, wash your hands, take a rest, then I'll give a cold drink to you, so that he should not be get impacted with that cold drink. Also, how data security and configuration are controlled and what standards ensure long-term sustainability. Sustainability is very broad term here. We are looking for sustainable solutions, we're looking for sustainable ecosystem, we're looking for sustainable bodies, we're looking for sustainable environment. Means something we have to build today so that the coming generations should able to use that particular stuff. And when the governance is missing, cows fill the gap. We see that part. The governance was missing and these diseases happen. Now, what are the symptoms of this governance? Number one, I'm not going to be I'm not going to be teach these things. I'm just going to be discuss very broader terms. Duplicates efforts everywhere. What this mean? When instead of we, I start thinking I and work in the silos, then this is happen. Second, over customization overloaded. Client says, hey, I want this thing. I'm working in the community for a long time now. I see people say, hey, can I add a new stage in the change? Can I add a new type in the change? Yes, you can add, that's not a problem. But you have to be think that why this is important and what is the impact for that part. Uncontrolled access. Why we clone dev from the production? Because it is a thumb rule. If it's not working, it's an emergency, fix in the production directly. And this is what the poor governance play here. We are missing with the documentation, the KPI. Okay, it's running fine, but is it giving me the output? I'm getting the output here, I'm getting the ROI here. And no single source of truth. Someone come to me, hey, I want to be deploy this thing in the production. Can I go? Is it verified? It is tested? No idea. And instead of value, we are focused on the delivery. Let's push it. Customer want, let's push it. But do we understand that what is the value for that one? Without planning, we just to predict, oh, if this fix go in the production, it will make a huge difference. But without any proper planning, that isn't upgrades fail because there's no planning at the place. We just predict it. Nothing is going to be happen in my production if I upgrade my systems. And overcommitment and the undercommitment. Whenever I, as a business process consultant, talk to my platform owners, they commit a lot of things to the customers. Hey, we can do this thing, that thing. Instead of we have to be evaluate that what is going to be happen in the background. If symptoms are there, so if problems, diseases are there, what is the underlying cause for the same? The first underlying cause is misaligned priorities. If we work in the silos, everybody say, hey, my ticket is priority. Like simple example, if we give a record producer to the end user and by chance if you put the priority field in the record producer, I can give you the guarantee, or I can give the written guarantee that no end user will raise a P4. Everybody will put a P1 because of misaligned priorities. There's the one part that we work in the silos, we did not discuss with the team that what are the right priority at point of time. Second, documentation, the testing gap. This is one of the biggest underlying cause. Everybody focus on delivery, but nobody focus on the documentation. I'm okay that I can understand that pressure, timelines are there, but documentation are equally important. And this documentation is the base at point of time for the all AI concepts. What people say AI. If you have a good knowledge base, you have good knowledge articles, your work can be done very quickly. Same thing applicable here. If you're not maintaining the documentation, you're failing it. Clarity and the scope issue. Until unless I, as a platform owner, I, as a business process consultant, did not have a clarity that what exact my customer need and when and what scope, I will always having a bad governance. And this point I pick up from the yesterday session, that is evolutionary or revolutionary. Governance cannot be done in a day, one day. It need time. And also control versus consumption. Everybody want to consume the platform, but nobody want to control it. Then how you can get the right outputs, right ROI after a good time? And nobody is interested to take a accountability. This is what the governance says at the first point. Accountability is important. As per the ITL, the thumb rule says Never ever two persons or the two users are accountable for a single activity. There will be only one person who is accountable for one activity at a given point of time. And last, process versus technology. When we take process over technology or vice versa, we always fail. Process and technologies are two brothers who cannot work in the silos, who need to be work in a one hand to hand. If process is changing, technology need to be support that. If technology is changing, then process need to be support that. Fine, diseases are there, but how we can overcome with the diseases is the last slide I'm bringing here. Governance that enables, not the blocks. When I say the poor governance, that's fine. But bringing the governance doesn't mean that you just get a JavaScript code and execute your work has been done. Governance is more on the mindset, not on the code level. And mindset will come with the failures always. If you fail, then we learn that what need to be do to improve it. So my suggestion, if you don't have any governance on the place, first you have to be start thinking on that mindset that what I need to be set up. Why we not allowed our childrens, our kids, to go in the night for the night outs even though they just 8 or 10 years old? Because we know might be if they go now outside, they get a bad company. It's all about the mindset. Set up a governance board. This is very much important here. Without governance board, it is not going to be help. And governance board doesn't mean that it's a technical. It must be combination of technical, functional, process, and project as well. All these three combination need to be worked together. Then governance is always a guardrail, not a handcuffs. Provide a way to your users to use, to build, to improve, to configure the system. Not don't cut their hands, hey, you cannot do this thing. If a customization is required, let's bring on the place, let's discuss the plus and minus points, let's discuss the positive and the negative thoughts, and then we can go ahead. Don't stop your users, don't stop your tech architects or the developers to think outside out of the box. Measure what matters. We start measuring everything which is not going to be help, which is important. That is the reason was misaligned priorities, because we are not having the priorities, we are not able to measure it. And this is one is my favorite one. It is required a transparency, not consistency. We are here. Governance doesn't mean a blame game. Governance means that everything should be transparent to each and everyone. If my friends say, hey, can you take this change? When I say change, window is already closed or the cab window is already closed. Rules are for rules are equal for everybody, so that next time he should be knowing that he need to be submit that change before that time. So it is transparent across the board, across the platform, across the teams, across the value stream, so that they know that what need to be do here. And the last, governance doesn't mean that automate everything. First standardize, then consolidate, and then automate. If we follow these things, I'm sure that we are making our platform more stronger. And the last, platform don't fail because of bad technology, they fail because of bad governance. Improve the governance, you can see improvement in your platform. And again, today you implement it, tomorrow you will not see the results. It will take time to see the results here. Now I'm happy to take a questions on this particular part. Any doubt, any question, you can put in the chat window. Okay, I don't see any question here. Yep. Hope you like this session. If you like, definitely you connect with me on the LinkedIn as well. Dr. Atul Grover is my LinkedIn name. I can just put it here, Dr. Atul Grover. So you can search me on the LinkedIn, connect with me. I'm happy to discuss more with you. Thank you so much, Jace and Chuck and the team, giving the chance for me to present in this session. Might be in the meantime, if I need to be asked, what is the main underlying cause according to you in your organization which causing the problem in the governance. Anybody can put any answer, might be that I did not hear it or I did not write it here. Team is too small for my case. Okay. So in this case, Mike, if the team is small, I think you should take a benefit of that. Small doesn't mean that there's a no governance required. Small means there is a governance, but with more open thoughts with each and everybody, including, so that everybody can put their points and then take it. How do you fix the issue of lack of accountability? See, accountability is something which is important, and for that you need to be bring the specific role into the picture. If you're not bringing the role, then there will be no accountability at all. So as I tell say that we have accountable person. So like if I'm a BPC, my responsibility to get the all requirement gathering done on on a period of time. So I'm accountable for that one, and it should be part of my KRAs or might be KPIs, that how much time Atul take to complete the requirement gathering, so that next time if this happen, I should know that why I'm where I'm lacking and how to be to this particular part. Moreover, it is more on the mindset. Don't angry on your teams. Get little bit on the empathy and sympathy side. Educate them, because if you will educate today, tomorrow they will be helpful for you as well. Thank you. Any other question from anybody? Lack of cross-functional team priority alignment. We solve this with the service now platform demand governance. Yes, service now provide the demand governance councils. 100% agree. And also, if you go to the now create, you will find a proper documentation for the governance setup as well. That what is required, what roles are required, how to be set up the governance. And my experience says, don't think to be put everybody in a governance at a one go. Take time, build the team with a small session, small part, and then grow it. If you add everybody in a one go, it might be messed up. Take a small team, make a governance, then bring a new people, add them, and take the inputs and move forward in that particular case. What are the key factors that lead to poor governance in an organization? As I say, the first thing is the mindset. People think that there's a no governance required. That's the wrong part. Believe me, without governance, you can survive for a long, you will survive for a short time, but not a long term. Might be 6 months, might be 1 year you can survive, but in the long run, you always will. Just take example, Ankit. If there's a no traffic rule, do you think that there's a no accidents, or there's a people follow the all everything in a good manner? No, people will not follow that. So that is the reason that we have a police traffic on the place, so that governance can be maintained. So sometimes you have to be strict on that particular part. Hey guys, I'm not allowed to be go this change in the production because the window is over, the freeze is there. It's not requirement, it's not priority. You have to be take a stand. Only then you can educate to the people to move forward. Thanks, Dennis, for appreciation and your kind words regarding my presentation. Okay, let me see if I have an option to close this. Okay, I'm going to be end the broadcast this, guys. Thanks, Caroline. Okay, guys, thank you so much and wish you a very, very happy Diwali, and see you some other day in some other event of knowledge to present some other topic. Take care and bye bye, everybody.